Be strong. What does it mean to be strong when the heart aches and there is no hope in sight? When holding back tears no longer helps? When the road is rough and it weighs you down? How do we stay strong? Stay strong in community, because there is a better life in leading others. Though our lives may not be perfect, and we can't promise you there will be days without the dark clouds, but we can promise to be there when it rains and when it hurts. We will be there with you when all seems bleak. We will guide you to wholeness. We are living your dreams.
When you are talking to anybody, you are not talking to the person like a worm. You are talking to the person knowing that you're a prince. So many of us, when we meet God, you come to him as a complete nobody, as a worm. So you keep explaining to God how stupid you are. God is saying, why are you talking like this? All of you, I want you to imagine you have a son. A son comes to you and says, Daddy, me, I'm such a ritualist. Daddy, I'm such an idiot. Daddy, I'm such a fool. How will you feel if your son is talking to you like that? Yeah, that's what we do to God. So you're coming to ask God for water. You say, God, you know I'm a fool. God, because I'm such a fool, I'm not worthy of this water. God, I'm such a useless fellow. Because I'm such a useless fellow, I'm not worthy of this sweet. God will be looking at you. Kai. If not, I'm a loving God. I will just slap you. You are describing your behavior. God is describing your identity. So the reason why we are not secure in who we are is that we don't know. Let's go back to your forefathers, Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve received 3 instructions. Don't eat. Eat. Die. Those are 3 things God said to you. Those are 3 things. You can now say don't eat of say out of the trees in this garden. You can eat all. It's only one you shouldn't eat. If you eat that one, you die. So don't eat. Eat. Die. Those are 3 instructions. Those 3 verbs. Don't eat. Eat. Die. 3 verbs. When Eve was going to explain it, Eve said, don't eat, eat. Don't touch, die. She added pepper. When devil was going to explain it, devil say, you don't get sense. You don't get sense at all. How person go eat mango, die? Make you check them now. Mango, you eat mango, you die? And I lie. God never did do it. There is something, that if you eat this thing, true to God, you have 100% life improvement. And Adam and Eve are from Abba. They say 100 life improvement. He said you have money, you have ego. Adam and Eve say ego. Adam say this God you lie, to they lie. So I go chop this, I go get money. You two lie. They took their hands. The moment they believed that what God said was a lie and what the devil said was the truth, they acted it out. The moment you believe that God's word about you is a lie and what your circumstances is telling you is the truth, you will experience it. If you say, me, I'm one person that anytime something is about to get to my hand, you must finish. Anytime, whether it's wedding or fuel, anything, even they are sharing something. Once he reaches me, he must finish. And I say, Ngozi, how did you know? He said, this thing has happened to me once, happened to me twice, happened to me 3 times. If me and you go to the filling station now, it will happen. You know what is happening to you? Be it done unto you according to your faith. you strongly believe and you have been confessing it. So it is manifesting in your life. You don't describe your experience, you describe the word. In spite of your experience, you describe the word. Hey. So the devil will always make you believe your experience. Look at you now. You are 42. You haven't married. Yeah, you're not going to even see at all. You know, at all. You won't see. Say, look at it now. Georgina is your father's sister. You marry. Look at it now. That's your friend. Once people get to 40, forget about it. That is the end of marriage. Blessing, what is wrong with you? I won't marry you. I won't marry. Who told you? Georgina is 42. He has not married. Now, this thing I'm saying now, who told me? You think it's your thoughts. It's not your thoughts. It's the devil. You can't be confident and secure. And listen, if you're not confident and secure, you can't attract good friends. There are some of us here, you are the one using your hands to drive the breakthrough that came as a friend. You have been praying for breakthrough. God now sent to you one person. You don't even know that the person, the person gets. But the person came to you looking like any other person. You insulted the person. Say, what did they give me? What did? Now, if now you hold a place when I tell they eat, break up. Meanwhile, you have been praying for a plate to eat. God sent the person and gave the person a fine golden plate. But now, orphan spirit, the person came, the person is not holding the plate in his hand. Then you see one fake person that carried a gold-plated plate. You drive the right one and follow the wrong one. Then you go see him win for inside. Philip Shai will say, pepper them, pepper them. Come on. God, anything God is going to bring, he will use relationship. One of our pastors, Pastor Edna, was the one that paid my school fees for the whole of university, paid all. Mama, Papa get money. My papa drive me. You know, pay my school fees. God connected me with Edna. When they give her when they pay her school fees, they will give her extra money. Say, come home and take every week. If it's not enough, she pay my school fees. The money when Papa give up, no shake. He give me what do you mean that pocket money for him. He still home. The mother and father will bring food. Bring the only two. They will bring stew, bring soup, bring everything. Give her money. It's you the way they pray for me. Oh yeah, take this one. Now your own pocket money with this. School fees, pay. That's how I went to school. Imagine if I insulted her. I wouldn't have. Listen, we are the army of Christ. Once you have enlisted in this army, stop comparing yourself to people who don't go to church. Young people in church, there's a difference between us and them. We are not the same. Our basis of comparison is not the same. So, as a Christian, if 100,000 enter your hand, you first of all remove your tithe. Is that not so? Yes. When you remove your tithe, you remove the money you're going to be giving as offering. A very wealthy man was talking to me and Papa. He said, many years ago, they call it their wilderness days. He said, this day there was nothing to eat at home. He said, my wife, they look me. My son, they look me. So he drove out. He just by anything money went in hand. From morning till night, the wife has not eaten, child has not eaten. Today, the person buys houses as if house is pure water. And he's a believer. He said, after I have gone round, when I was coming home, I was coming slowly, because I don't know what to tell my wife. He said, but when he saw his friend's car in front of us, what is this my friend looking for here? So he stopped. The friend said, I've been looking for you everywhere. I've been here since morning waiting for you. He said, someone gave me money to give you. He opened the money, 120,000. As he hold up, he said, let me first of all remove the tithe. You remember that he made a vow in church. By the time he went to church, it was remaining 8,000 naira. He removed his tithe. The vow, he removed it, remaining 8,000. Make him take that 8,000, they go house. One of a pastor that he promised that he will buy tire for, just they pass. Something told him, this 8,000, give him. Hi. He took. He said, how much is your tire? He said, 8,000. So he gave that. This was telling us. It's not that I heard it on this. Telling us himself. He returned to status quo and was going home. So what do I tell my wife now? What do I? My wife will eat me raw today. Before he got home, someone said, someone gave me money for you. They gave me an envelope, 10,000 naira. So you can, that's what he went. Today, the last time I checked, he bought houses. He bought 4 at a time. Clean business is not a 19 boy. So you can't compare your level of wealth to any other person's level of wealth. You can't compare that. You can't make that comparison. You can't make that comparison. Compare yourself. Your biggest goal as a Christian is to be like Jesus. That's your biggest goal. I like Dangote, I like him. But he's not, Jesus is perfect theology. I like all the social media influencers and the noises they make. Any part of you that is not looking like Jesus is an area to start taking meditation. One of the Nigerian ambassadors today, I will get the country, when they were sharing their experience of Christianity many years back, he said that day they got home and there was no money, sir, to eat at all, and they were neighbors. Today he's an ambassador. When they were sharing this story, as he was removing his clothes, he saw 50 naira in his pocket. He was running to go and tell his brother. They are not the same blood, though. Brothers in church. He said, we can eat today. We can eat today. 50 naira. Today is an ambassador. Listen, many of us don't have personal conviction as a Christian. And God taught me something recently as I use this close. To the faithful, he shows himself faithful. It was Daniel, Meshach, and Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Those boys decided we won't defile ourselves with the king's delicacy. It was their decision. We like what the king is giving, but it's something that we won't give us. Now, just imagine you go for an occasion. You see turkey, you see chicken, you see goat meat, you see suya, you see fish, you see all kinds of fish. You see all the food you have never eaten since you were born, like the one I did in Nakon Noga many years ago, where I went for buffet. I carried all the food and put on top of my plate. Poverty is very bad. Yeah, poverty. When I think about it like this, I ask myself, what were you thinking about? The very first day my church member took me to Nikon in Abuja. That day, General Husseini was there. Who was the Federal Capital, the person? Yes. He was there. Name it. Everyone was there. The buffet. As I just see buffet like this, I've never seen buffet in my life. Hey, I've never seen it. I was watching, they were taking small. I said, people don't have sense. You see food, you take small. I didn't know that you take small, you go and take again. I didn't know. As he reached my turn, I can't forget it. Pastor, I didn't know that those people should have educated me, said that the food won't finish. Because we were many in the hall, I didn't know that if it finishes, you replace it. So when it got to my turn, I just carry plate like this. I put eba, I put amala, I put pounded yam, I put semo, I put everything when they swallow. I ran back like this. I dropped it. President, they got. I ran back again. Soup, different kinds of soup. I dropped it. I ran back again. Rice, and I ran back again. Gizzard. This. I put it aside. I just. I was feeling for those who were taking small. What was going on in my heart that before you finish the food had finished? Could I eat it? I couldn't eat it. I went for drinks, so I collected water, collected Mirinda, collected Coke, collected wine. And I don't like to eat. I just put it in like this. I say, yes, I've shown this food today. I've shown it. I've barely eaten 3-4 spoons. The thing don't tire me. I look this, I look. I just called down my church member. I pay polythene back. My dear, shake head for me, I beg. Nikon Noga, president was sitting. People were sitting. I don't know, say they behave like that there. They say, Sister Katarina, this one no good for eye. I was angry with them. I said, what do you mean? He said, you can't. They don't carry. Yeah, they don't take it. They don't take it. You leave. I said, I will leave this food like this. I can't forget it. I was angry with them. I followed them to keep malice. That they didn't allow me to carry my food out of that place. Now, that was where Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, they saw themselves. They say, give us salad. We won't defile ourselves with the king's delicacy. Some of you are defiling yourself with Malian songs. You are defiling yourselves with some of those songs you listen to. It's cutting your heart. It's spoiling your belief system. Establish your confidence in who you are. It will help you to eliminate peer pressure. You have no business following Mali, naira or pound. You have no business. You have it's no manners, no morals. Are you a prince? Come on. What are you learning? Don't behave like me one day. Don't behave like me. When you say food time, you eat everybody's. Some of you till today, as they come this information reach, you see they drag slippers for wedding. See they drag slippers. See they drag food. You eat at the back. You change chair. You come to the front. You change chair. You have eaten 5 times, and you have done birthday several. You didn't invite anybody to come and eat anything. Some of us, you won't even eat. You will even drink something to purge. Say we are going for a wedding. You see why rich people don't allow their children to marry children of poor people? This is the behavior. Yes, clash of beliefs. For rich people, when they want to eat, they eat presentation. The way the food is presented, they go take small. Food don't finish. For you, hey, lagadiga dege, you go load down. The food go be like this. You will remove shirt. Yes. Instead of food, wait, you go remove shirt. Sit down for her. And then they mistakenly now give you rich man's child to marry. I heard it. Oh, I respect grace. Did you understand what I'm talking about? A rich girl, breakfast, it's a hot dog, fried egg. Yeah. Pastor Ben will hear this one. He's not a better fool. Then they eat and small. You sit at table. You put more hot dog. You know that. They talk and they eat. They drink a little. They talk. It's not. I'm saying this to say that you're a prince. Forget the circumstances of your birth. You're a prince. Forget who gave birth to you. You must now coach yourself to come into your kingship. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Yes. So that when you are now telling your stories to the rich, they'll say, are you sure? These things you're talking about, did it happen? Because when they look at you today, they won't see the fingerprints of poverty. Because you have cleaned it with who you are. Rise on your feet.
Be strong. What does it mean to be strong when the heart aches and there is no hope in sight? When holding back tears no longer helps? When the road is rough and it weighs you down? How do we stay strong? Stay strong in community, because there is a better life in leading others. Though our lives may not be perfect, and we can't promise you there will be days without the dark clouds, but we can promise to be there when it rains and when it hurts. We will be there with you when all seems bleak. We will guide you to wholeness. We are living your dreams.